Welcome back, everybody. Now today, what we are going to be doing is we are going to make a big move and take our Spider-ManStealth Suit up to rank 4. We have officially gotten all of the catalysts required. And so this part I'm speeding up the upgrading as I always do, 4 times the speed. So you can see he's at level 26 right now, just trying to claim as much ISO as possible. No ISO from those crystals. But the amazing part about Spider-ManStealth Suit is he gets a big benefit from the awakened ability. However, he doesn't need it to reach his maximum potential. Maximum potential, yes, but he doesn't need it to reach high potential. Now, this guy is probably going to be my next rank 5. After doing this gameplay, I'm pretty sure I'm going to take him up over Cable. Cable, I don't think is just quite as solid, despite him having such an amazing and such a high damage output. But yeah, here I was really struggling on ISO. I could have thrown that tier 6 science into him, but just didn't really want to. But yeah, this guy is not synergy reliant at all, which is another really amazing thing about him. However, synergies can help. Alright, but here I was just trying to pop some premium crystals, get a little bit more ISO. And another really amazing thing about this champion is he is such a high prestige champion. I have a maxed out 4-star version of him, max sig and everything, and 6,300 rating, which is really insane for a level 58. And yeah, here I'm just trying to find any kind of thing to throw into Stealth Suit. Couldn't find a thing other than a 5-star crystal, so bought a cav crystal. Not a good idea. Didn't really get anything good. Alright, but I was so close. I was really pissed. I was even thinking about selling a champion. Then I was like, no, we have to find some other way. But yeah, I just couldn't find anything. But yeah, and I was about to sell, did not though, because if you duped somebody, then that's even more ISO. Alright, but I popped 3 premiums, my method, and we pulled 4-star skill out of a premium, which is really insane, and that was my method yet again. And this guy is officially max rank 4, and hopefully will be max rank 5 soon enough. Alright, now this guy's a really good prestige champion. However, he did not quite get it into my top 5, so he won't be affecting the prestige. I'm pretty sure he's better than Heimdall, since I don't really know how good Heimdall is. Alright, but what we are going to be doing today is we are going to be jumping into some Realm of Legends, and then we are going to be jumping into some Labyrinth, and if we have time, we are going to be jumping into some Act 5. Alright, but the synergy team that we are going to be putting together today is Electro, and then Miles Morales, and then we are also going to be putting Venom on the team, and we didn't have enough space for Nick Fury and Ant-Man, or Nick Fury and Quake, so we are also going to be throwing in Venom Pool into the mix. I'm just still deciding. But yeah, he's given us extra 6% health. And yeah, we have a really solid synergy team. Alright, but yeah, the amazing thing about Spider-Man Stealth Suit is he has such a high damage output, and it doesn't even take that much to push him to that high damage output. But yeah, so what I found the best way to do is and do a medium, light. Do that for 2 times to start off the fight. And if you end in lights, you use something called the flashbang. If you spend 2 flashbangs, you get a fury buff. As you can see, I did. And after you throw the SP1, you do get a precision buff right here. I don't get it. Sometimes I don't get it. Don't know why. Most of the time I do though. And with the SP1, you also refresh your evade charge. Alright, but yeah, there I got the precision, and now the damage should just start be ramping up over and over. But the reason this guy is so good for Labyrinth of Legends is because every single time he dashes back, he pauses the timers for, I believe, 3 seconds. But yeah, as you can see, he's just like critting on every single hit, and the damage output is going to get a lot higher by the end of this video. But yeah, now it's time to go for the SP2. It uses 2 flashbangs, but it has some big damage. Alright, but I get out of the way of the SP2, I block through it, I dex it. And yeah, we're doing about 4K lights and 6K mediums now, which is absolutely insane. And yeah, after you use the 2 flashbangs, you just keep you go back to normal medium, light, medium combos. And yeah, then you throw off the SP2, use another 2 flashbangs, and then you could just use the last one whenever you want. But now it is time to go to the SP3. I am trying to build up to it right now to refresh all the flashbangs. Yeah, right here I'm just holding on to it just for a moment, and then I throw it off. We get the 12% extra bonus damage. And yeah, the SP3 is probably the weakest of all 3, probably, for like the amount you have to save up for. 11,000 damage. It's not horrible. It's not really that great either, though. But yeah, you ideally want to go SP1, SP2, SP3, and then SP1, SP2, SP3 all over again. However, in an average fight, after an SP3, normally you don't make it to the SP3. Now, Spider-ManStealth Suit is also has pre-fights. Now, we won't be exploring them in this video, but the number one most useful one that I have found playing my 4-star is called Web Foam. Now, what Web Foam does is every time you use a flashbang, you put slow on them, and every once in a while you have to use a flashbang to refresh it. And with the slow, they cannot go unstoppable, nor can they evade. Another good reason why he's good for Labyrinth, he can stop some people like Unstoppable Colossus, Juggernaut, or anybody else like that. But yeah, Stealth Suit is number 4 by rating on my rating list, or number 6, I mean. So yeah, he will not be doing anything to my prestige. Yeah, which is a little bit disappointing, but I'm really trying to awaken him so he can get that extra benefit, and so he can probably get enough rating to go in my prestige. Sorry, 1 second, just let me get a drink of water. Alright, but we've used the 2 flashbangs, we've gotten the Fury. Now we are going to go for the SP1 and get the precision. And now the damage should start to go insane. But yeah, this guy I do not regret rank 4ing at all. This guy is absolutely incredible. He's absolutely insane. And yeah, he's basically critting on every hit. He's almost got CGR damage. I've actually been considering promoting him to incomparable tier, which is really, really big. I only let like the best of the best in there. Like there's only like a couple people. Yeah, but it's just really hard to get in there. So that's why I'm hesitating, but I honestly think he is a very, very strong candidate. But yeah, we've used the SP1 and the SP2, and now it is time to go for the SP3, reload the flashbangs, get all 5 of them back. But yeah, I forgot to keep talking about the pre-fight abilities. So yeah, you first, you have the, what's it called, the Web Foam, which yeah, I just explained. And yeah, alright, but right here we're just going for the SP1 to get back the precision. Alright, but yeah, for more, here, just let me pull up his other his other pre-fight. Sorry, I'm just a tiny bit distracted. But yeah, there I was just dashing back to save up the precision and fury a little bit, and that is a very solid strategy. When you get the parry, dash back and then dash in, so you can have the precision and fury for longer. All right. But another pre-fight is Tranquilizer. He can inflict but yeah, the Tranquilizer prevents them from gaining power when struck, which would probably be really OP. I don't think I've ever tried that before. And the other is Flashbang. Whenever Spider-ManStealth Suit inflicts a fragility buff on the defender, increasing his critical damage rating and decreasing their block proficiency. Alright, but now it is time to go into Realm of Legends and face Red Hulk, the very famous Labyrinth Red Hulk. 1.5 million health, and yeah, he's just very, very insane. Yeah, so here I'm just thinking, should I put on Web Foam just so I can stop him from evading? But then I thought, nah, there's not really that much of a point. So yeah, but right here I'm just still thinking about it. But I forgot to explain what the Awakened ability does. What the Awakened ability does is it increases the fury damage by a certain amount depending on the signature level. My 4-star version is max sig. So at 4-star signature level 99, they are doing an extra, let's see, at sig level 99 he is doing an extra 30%. The potency of the fury is 30% extra, so it can really add up. Let's just say that, depending on the signature level. But yeah, we're just critting on every single hit. After 44 hits, he's down 6%, which isn't insane, which is not too bad. It's pretty good in my opinion. But yeah, we go for the flashbang, or we go for the SP2. We get some big damage. And yeah, here I'm trying to bait out this SP1. It works, and yeah, I go straight into another combo. We're doing 4K lights, 6K mediums, and yeah, it's just beyond insane. Now this guy was released when the movie Spider-Man Far From Home was released, and that was July of 2019. He was released with Mysterio. I was not around playing the game yet, however, I just know that. But yeah, I was like, when I first started playing the game, I wanted them to call Spider-ManStealth Suit Night Monkey, just since that's how they called him in the movies. But yeah, I go for an intercept. It kind of works. It works, but like I didn't exactly do it properly. But yeah, I bait out another SP1. I just used the last flashbang. And yeah, I go for the intercept, and yeah, I bait out the SP1. And yeah, I'm just trying to get as much damage off as possible, and then I throw off the SP3. But yeah, this dude, I mean, you kind of have to pay attention a little bit to stuff, but once you get in like a rhythm of playing with this guy, and once you get used to him, he's actually like relatively simple to play. He's not one of the easiest. He's far from one of the hardest. There's not too much you need to like really pay attention to. But there's not like that little either. But yeah, here I'm trying to bait out an SP1, and yeah, I just keep diving straight into combos. The damage is going down a tiny bit, but yeah, it's just time to go for the SP2. We didn't use any flashbangs since no need to refresh the Furies, but we just used 2, meaning we did refresh the Fury. But yeah, in normal fights, sometimes you, if you want to refresh the precision, just keep going for SP1s, and then, yeah, only long fights you will have to do like this. But yeah, this dude, when I make my Labyrinth run, I will definitely do it with him and Guillotine. I was doing it with Guillotine. I tried. But yeah, I just got to the magic and just got absolutely wrecked. But yeah, here, something came up, so I had to leave for just like a tiny bit of time. But yeah, I'm just gonna skip over this. It's just not that long, but yeah, 1 second. Alright, but we're resuming like the second after the pause ended. But yeah, so now it's time to go for another SP2 since I didn't use the what's it called? Since I didn't use any flashbangs, so we can get really big damage right here if we go for the SP2, just trying to bait at this SP1. And yeah, and then I go for the SP2. It pushes him to the his SP2, which is not ideal. You ideally want to keep this Red Hulk at the SP1. But yeah, I get the dex on it. I head in. I take a blocked hit, but that's okay. And yeah, but we're just the longer that's on the timer, I'm pretty sure the higher damage you get. And yeah, we're just doing really fine. We're just cruising. There I mess up. It was really annoying. There I just get absolutely wrecked. Get hit by the SP1. Thankfully I'm able to get the reparry. It does hurt us with the limber though. But yeah, so I get the intercept, and yeah, just so you guys know, an intercepting video will be coming out sometime this week. I'm not exactly sure when this will come out, sometime, but I definitely know it will be sometime between like probably May 3rd, like probably like May 8th or May 7th or something. I'm not exactly sure the week. But yeah, but for this week's videos, we got this coming out in someday. I'm pretty sure Mr. Fantastic pre-buffed gameplay will already be coming out. Will have already come out by now, unless something happened to it. Approximate Midnight Tiny Thing will be coming out. Top 10 Champions ranked April 2021 will be coming out. That was pre-recorded. And opening 10 Grandmaster crystals will also be coming out. And I'm not sure what else. If I come up with any last minute ideas, I won't. They will come out. But like, yeah. But this is my schedule for right now with videos. But yeah, I tried to go for the intercept right there. Now I'm in a little bit of a tight spot. Thankfully, he does throw his heavy. Yeah, but I get away from the SP1, and now we're going for the SP3 in order to keep up the flashbangs. But we get the extra 20% bonus damage, and yeah, now it's just time to just watch it. As I said earlier, it does solid damage, not the best, not the worst. But yeah, here I dex the SP2, I head in, and yeah, we're just doing really fine. Yeah, but I'm trying to bait out this SP1. I'm also really distracted by something right here, I remember, which was probably hurting me just a tiny bit. He did evade, but thankfully we were able to recover nicely. And yeah, we threw off the SP1, we refreshed the precision, and yeah, now we just keep going. Alright, but yeah, we get the intercept. And yeah, this champion's not only so insane, but he's also just so fun to play. He did come with Mysterio, as I said earlier. Of the two, this champion is by far the better one. Mysterio's not a bad champion. This guy is just beyond insane. Mysterio is a very solid champion. You cannot complain about pulling a Mysterio. He's got some really nice poison damage. But yeah, I get the dex, and there I get intercepted, and in 3 hits, I'm dead. I was so pissed. But yeah, Labyrinth Red Hulk did beat me. But yeah, that was extremely disappointing. But yeah, I was just stunned and in shock. But I should know by now to not go in after he throws the SP2 because it pushes you all the way back. But yeah, everybody, please do tell me your thoughts on 5-star Stealth Suit Spider-Man. I personally love him. I do not regret taking him up at all. He will probably be my next rank 5. But yeah, that will do it for this video. Everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit the subscribe and like button. Make sure to comment new videos you want to see. I'm always looking for new ones. Make sure to head over and follow the Instagram. It tells you a lot about my MCOC account and my channel. And yeah, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, see you guys later.